Hey guys, let's get more news from Dallas Cowboys, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. It's the dad strength, Dak Prescott on his excitement of being a girl dad. Dallas Cowboys QB Dak Prescott announced that he and his girlfriend, Sarah Jane Ramos, are expecting their first baby over the weekend. On Monday, the Cowboys' newest girl dad spoke to the media about the announcement for the first time. Prescott said he is excited and super blessed, saying, "God's timing is everything." He said he wanted a girl, so to be a girl dad is super exciting for him. "Obviously, everyone knows what my mom means to me, so just being able to raise a little girl, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about all of the challenges. I know it's not going to be easy being my daughter or being a Prescott, but looking forward to it, every bit of it," said Prescott. When asked if he has been playing as well as he ever had, Prescott had a witty response, saying, "It's the dad strength is what I'm playing at." The quarterback credited the coaching staff and players around him, adding that everyone is handling their business right now. He also added that he knows what his mom means to him, and he and his family are looking forward to having that same feeling in a different capacity with him now being a father. Prescott has noticeably played lights out since the team's bye week after losing to the San Francisco 49ers. In the last 12 weeks, the quarterback has 1,602 passing yards, 17 touchdowns, and a 70.6 completion percentage. As for the balance the quarterback will find with the baby and still playing, he said it would have been more challenging earlier in his career. But, he said his balance now comes with growth over time. He also gave credit to his girlfriend, adding, "I credit Sarah Jane for allowing me to focus on what I want to, especially knowing what this means to me. And that's who deserves a lot of credit for allowing me to be able to balance this," said Prescott. The quarterback said the baby is due in early March, but he and Ramos have known for a while now that they are expecting a little girl. He said they weren't keeping the announcement a secret, but it was more about protecting his daughter because of his understanding of the dark side of his job that sometimes brings hateful messages. Prescott did joke and say that the main reason the announcement came was because Ramos was tired of hiding the pregnancy in pictures. In case you're wondering, the two have a name picked out for the baby, but he didn't want to release her name just yet. Woman claiming to be Jerry Jones' daughter refiles defamation lawsuit against the Dallas Cowboys owner, alleging that the billionaire devised a plan to portray her as an extortionist. A woman claiming to be Jerry Jones' daughter has refiled a defamation lawsuit case against the Dallas Cowboys owner and two associates on Tuesday, alleging that they devised a plan to paint her as an extortionist. Last month, federal judge Robert W. Schroeder III dismissed the defamation lawsuit filed by Alexandra Davis, a 26-year-old legislative assistant in D.C. with ties to Dallas, against Jones, 81, Donald P. Jack, Jones' longtime lawyer, and Jim Wilkinson, a communications consultant for the billionaire's family. Davis first sued Jones in March 2022 to be recognized as his biological daughter. Her defamation claim in March this year alleged Jones and both of his representatives of engaging in a public campaign that attacked her character based knowingly on false statement and accusations. Schroeder concluded in his 36-page order that Davis's defamatory statements were either true or were not defamatory. He also ruled that Davis was fit to be seen as a limited public figure and as such had failed to make a valid claim of actual malice, a requirement under defamation law, according to ESPN. However, Davis's lawyers were given a chance to refile their complaint by the judge. Her newest complaint accuses Wilkinson and Jack falsely accusing her of being an extortionist as attempting to shake down defendant Jones. Throughout their smear campaign against plaintiff, defendants either knew the statements being made by them were false or they knew enough facts such that they should have entertained serious doubts as to the truth of their defamatory statements, the new complaint alleges, according to ESPN. Jones has yet to comment on the defamation lawsuit. Davis's latest filing that the Cowboys owner and his two associates were additionally closely working with ESPN reporter Don Van Natta Jr., who covered the case. The claims further says that defendants also got in touch with other publications to ensure news outlets reported the statements defendant Wilkinson had given to Van Natta. The new claim also says that Jones and his personal aides tried to tie Davis in a conspiracy with other women attempting to extort money from the Jones family, including 4 Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, whom Jones paid a $2.4 million secret settlement after a senior team executive was accused of filming them undressing in their locker room 8 years ago, according to ESPN. In December 2022, in relation to Davis's lawsuit, a court ordered Jones to submit to a paternity test that has been delayed. Jones is set to go on trial in March 2024 for a whole different matter, a sexual assault lawsuit, in which a woman alleges that he kissed her on the mouth and forcibly grabbed her without consent. Micah Parsons recruiting former Rookie of the Year for Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys star Micah Parsons has never been shy about making recruiting pitches for stars. Come to Big D. Cowboys rumors are swirling about Shaq, formerly Darius Leonard's November 28, 2023 visit to Dallas. Parsons is doing his part to try to get Leonard to sign with the Cowboys. During his weekly show, The Edge, Parsons strategically placed Leonard's number 53 Colts jersey in the background. The Cowboys defender was asked if he was teasing a potential Leonard signing with the jersey. "I'm not telling you nothing yet," Parsons said on Leonard during a November 27 episode. "We'll see next week what happens when he comes to visit Dallas on The Edge. Tune into that and check to see if Shaq is going to be a Dallas Cowboy or not." Not only would signing Leonard be a boost for the defense, but it would also keep the three-time Pro Bowler away from the Eagles. Dallas is in a battle for Leonard with Philadelphia and potentially additional teams lurking. ESPN's Adam Schefter reports Leonard should also be visiting Philadelphia. Free agent three-time All-Pro LB Shaquille Leonard is visiting today, November 28, with the Dallas Cowboys and, in the words of a source, should be visiting later this week with the Philadelphia Eagles, Schefter tweeted on November 28. Leonard's visit with the Eagles does not appear to be a certainty. According to The Athletic's Diana Rossini, there has not been a specific visit scheduled with Philadelphia. The meeting could occur if Leonard leaves Dallas without a deal. All-Pro LB Shaquille Leonard is visiting with the Cowboys, and I was told the Eagles do not have a visit set up yet, Rossini detailed on November 28. The hope in Philly is if he leaves Dallas without a deal, they can land him. There are also other teams talking to Leonard's camp about possible interest. Parsons is not the only one pushing for the addition of Leonard. ESPN's Ed Werder reports that defensive coordinator Dan Quinn desires for Leonard to be on the roster. The Cowboys likely want to do a medical check on Leonard, who has had multiple back surgeries in recent years. Shaq Leonard is scheduled to visit the Cowboys today, Werder tweeted on November 28. Dan Quinn wants him on the roster. The fact he's visiting indicates team has resolved most questions about his health. It remains to be seen how much Leonard will be able to contribute to his next squad. Leonard has an impressive resume as a three-time Pro Bowler, three-time All-Pro, and the 2018 Defensive Rookie of the Year. Indianapolis surprisingly released Leonard on November 21. The star passed through waivers unclaimed, making Leonard a free agent. The good news for the Cowboys is the team has a bit more cap space to utilize than the Eagles. Something to consider with potential Shaq Leonard signing. Eagles have only $2 million in cap space, per OTC, 94 WIP. Philadelphia's Elliott Shorr-Parks detailed on November 27. The Cowboys have $6 million. "I am sure Howie will make the money work, but the Eagles don't have a ton of space. The Cowboys have more space to work with if it is a bidding war." And you fan, what do you think of the Shaquille Leonard situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.